We're gonna check out a car that I don't really know anything about. Probably super random for my channel, but it's pretty cool. Hello everybody and welcome to Marty Motoring. I am in Lancaster, Pennsylvania today with my friend Dougie.
What's up?
And he owns a cookie company called Taylor Chip Cookie Company. They're like the best cookies I've ever had. Cookie dough, the perfect cookie. And I'll have a link in the description below if you want to check out their website. You can actually ship cookies to your house.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. The car we're talking about today, I don't know much about. I was never a huge fan of them. I can appreciate them. I'm more of a Japanese car person, but this thing's pretty awesome. So let's check it out. So here it is. It is a 2013 Shelby Mustang GT 500.
This specific paint color and spec 123, there was like 4,860 total of the 20th anniversary. Also the first or the last car Carroll Shelby had anything to do with before he passed away. That's why I got it. I got a really good deal on it. I flew out to Chicago and I put 1,000 miles on it, driving it back with me and my wife because it was just a great experience. Super fun to drive, fully manual. And
would you say this is kind of a dream car for you?
I never wanted a Mustang. I never wanted a Mustang, but I wanted something that was over 500 horsepower, something that didn't have a bunch of technology to get in the way of driving it. This was my first super powerful car, so I wanted just to be fully manual. The GT 350R was one that I started looking at and then I started doing research and just what was the market value. I hate losing money on cars, so after doing some research, the GT 500, specifically the 20th anniversary, the 2013, and then specific colors even more, have a good market. They hold their value really well, and they're kind of at the bottom. Maybe a year ago they were at the bottom of their value and they're starting to climb. And so I was like, okay, well, I can buy this car, feel good about it, drive it around for a little bit, and then maybe I'll fall in love with it because it is so fun. It's so fun to drive. Maybe I'll fall in love with it, or maybe I can just part ways with it and not lose any money on it. And so that was kind of the goal, to get into something without losing any money after even paying for the taxes. So
for the Toyota and Lexus fans on my channel, Dougie also has a really minty 1990 Camry.
Oh yeah, the 1990 Toyota Camry.
His 1990
Mint.
Camry. And he also runs a Tacoma for his business.
Yes,
so
yeah.
he knows Toyotas.
I love Toyotas, absolutely love. Yeah. I've always had Volkswagens, and then obviously going now over to completely Toyotas until now America. Yeah. Basically I paid bottom cash value on this car and it only had 500 miles on it.
That's a lot of horsepower for your first muscle car.
Yep.
Have you done any Mustang things in it?
I try not to. Try not to.
Yeah. Don't hit any crowds in this. It'll be an expensive bill. Got the Snake GT 500. It's minty because this thing is like pretty much brand new. So let's hop in it and see how it drives. Got that nice V8 rumble. Figure, hey, this is Marty Motoring, so let's do all kinds of cars. Starting with my friend's cars.
American Muscle has really won me over. Like, it's so raw. It's not a bad daily driving car. Like, handles well, suspension is good. Yeah, it's just such a raw car. Like, you're just driving it, and it's raw.
Yeah, you definitely feel the supercharger kick in.
Oh yeah,
that's fun. That's always fun.
I used to have a GTI that was bagged and manual, and then I had a 1986 Jetta that was manual. But then for like 3 years, I didn't have any manual cars. And so now I feel like I'm learning to drive manual again, honestly. Like I'm like, man, I suck at this. Even with the launch control, it was really it started to get out, so you need to let off a little bit. At least I do, because I'm not a skilled driver yet. I put 1,100 miles on this now, so it has 1,645 miles.
All right, so now I'm in the driver's seat. We got the GoPro hooked up. Dougie's holding the camera. Well, this thing has some nice power, like good power band.
Oh yeah.
Like very responsive.
Whoa, too many Mustang things. That was way too Mustang. It does officially do 200 miles an hour too.
That's pretty crazy.
If you can get there without too many Mustang things happening.
I've driven manual cars, just not with a lot of power. So like, I had a BRZ that was manual, a bunch of Subarus that were manual. I've driven a few other manual cars, but nothing like over 600 horsepower. This is pretty awesome, but I think the transmission feels great. It's notchy. Yeah, the response is great. Like, this is a fun car. I get why people would like these.
Right? It's like,
I'm no car reviewer or anything, but I get why people like these.
It was, I mean, it's such hardships.
It's like we time hopped back into 2013. Now we're saving gas. In third. This has been an awesome experience. I miss driving a manual. I mean, there's just something about manual. Like auto, there's less to worry about. Honestly, you just punch it and go. It's fun. But manual with a lot of power, thumbs up. And look who decided to show up. Coming in the do not enter.
There she is.
There she is.
All her glory. Oh, all of it.
Pretty awesome, pretty fun experience. Thanks to Dougie for letting me drive it. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And as always, keep those wheels turning.